My name is Germana Ravanelli. I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, a mind-body healer, a personal trainer, nutritional therapist. I was taught that health is harmonizing the body, the mind, and the spirit. Hello, thank you for opening up this video. My name is Germana Ravanelli. I come to you from Nanaimo, BC, with a background in mind-body healing, physical healing, spiritual healing, nutritional healing, over 30 years worth of each modality. And I am slowly sharing nuggets of things that I think are of value in the world that we live in. In this video, I'm going to ask for you to be curious about how much of your life is motivated by being in a place of love, like this brings me joy, this makes me happy, this is an energy expanding pattern, or taking want more, not want more, which we'll call fear. And all of us are going to have moments where we are living our life from a place of fear. We might be in survival, we might be in high criticism, we might be in a state of simply not feeling grounded, not feeling wanted, not trusting the world. And the world that we live in is basically, it's quite unhealthy. It's kind of scary. And then the question is, if that is true, how do we protect ourselves from an energetic place to not let that stuff, I call it cross-contaminate into our body? How do you protect yourself from being healthy in a really sick, scary environment? We end up absorbing the energy of people that we're around, and then we actually start to match them. If you're around someone who's super happy and they're allowed to stay happy, you'll actually get happier. Your nervous system will adapt. The opposite of true is true. If there's someone that's around you, or you're around a bunch of people that are living in a heightened state of chronic distress, you will end up ramping up to that level of stress. And so the question goes, how do you protect your energy from, negative forces, whether they're other people's thoughts, other people's emotions, other people's requests, and not feel that you're obligated to tend to or fix or manage or try to help. I mean, most people that are helpers have to learn this, and we learn it the hard way, usually by getting sick. And then we're like, okay, maybe that's not such a wise choice. So if you were to look at your life and go, okay, so does the job I live or the job I do, does that bring me joy? And if the answer is yes, then you're living in a place of love. And I always say, when we do what we love, the money will follow. And if you're in a place where the job that you have, you don't presently enjoy it, or you don't feel that it's bringing out the best in what you have to offer, then you can still bring in messages or symbols that allow you to feel loved as you show up for your job, as you become of service to whatever it is that you serve. The other side of the coin, which I think requires a lot more discipline in regards to meditation, spiritual practice, some kind of faith, and a daily self-check, like daily, sometimes every 20 minutes. What's happening if there's an emotion of fear? How do you guard your body from the fear that your mind will then fabricate? So the word that I'm going back to is the word love. How do we bring love into our life? And my experience is to have a morning practice of meditation. I was listening to a presenter this morning say that, why do so many of these stars like Keanu Reeves and Jennifer Aniston and some of these other people look 20 years younger? Is it Botox? Like, what is it? And you know what? It's meditation. Because what it does is it calms the nervous system. And for some reason, it stops that stress energy that shortens something called their telomeres, which are they're part of the DNA that says this body's got that much longer to live. Someone with really short telomeres, they're getting ready to exit. And that's okay. We're all going to go one day. But the question this fellow posed was, why do these people look so much younger? And it came right back to lifestyle, meditation. And meditation allows us to have some authority and dignity in the world, where we say, this is my sacred time, even if it's only 10 minutes, and you light a candle, which is what I tell a lot of people, please just get a candle and light it. And as you light that candle, say, please hover over me for whatever it is that you believe in, protect me, put me in a cocoon of love and light, and protect me so I remain in a state of feeling loved in this world. Or hover over me and fill me with grace. And then there's going to be a meditation, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's 5 minutes, and then reflecting, journaling, where you might write about what you experienced, what your intuition brought to you that day. And when you listened to your intuition, you were right. One of the books that I have been playing around with, and she asks people to go like, write down where you have been protected and you didn't realize it until now. Like there was an intuitive hit. Maybe I shouldn't get on that airplane. Maybe this person's not safe, and you listened and your life was, protected from negative consequences. That's part of living in alignment with listening to your intuition in your body, which we want to create that relationship when we wake up. And then during the day, you might even just envision your body being surrounded or cocooned in a ball of healing light that is just filled with love, so that you can stay centered and not distracted by the cell phone, or distracted by the text, or distracted by another email, or distracted by another catfish, calling you saying you've won $1 million, right? All of these things suck our energy. And then the question is, how do you protect your energy? And that, in my experience, is having some kind of a practice that says, right now, this is about my relationship with myself and my creator. When we do that, I believe we live a better day. We live a better life. We're not as impulsive. We're not as assuming that whatever our mind tells us is true. Unfortunately, a lot of what the mind brings in is just garbage, because it's linked to our subconscious mind's programming. And the subconscious mind is a part of us that has incredible power. Like, you can remove obstacles to problems in your life by utilizing the subconscious mind, which you access through meditation. You can also use the subconscious mind to change patterns or beliefs or behaviors that are in your way. And you can also use your subconscious mind to check, does this feel good? Not here, because this thing isn't really that trustworthy, but your body is an anchor to your intuition, and it is your subconscious mind. So if you ask, what is the motive for this behavior? Is it fear? And if you are aware of that, just have some compassion. Oh, wow, what could I do to release this fear? Even just as an energy, as a symbol, as a charge in your body, like electricity moving through a light bulb, versus allowing the fear to control and manipulate and cost you hours of time, maybe years of your life. A lot of what we fear will never, ever happen. And yet we make it real by feeding it with our intention, our thoughts. Our thoughts they're like bullets, and they attract the same energy. So if I leave my house, I'm grateful, I'm happy, I'm so grateful that my car started today, I'm so grateful that I get to put gas in my car, I'm so grateful for another day. My energy is going to go up, 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 and I'm going to feel pretty good. If on the other, and then I'll be nicer to people because I'm nice to me first. I filled my own bucket first, which is the point. And if on the other hand, I'm like, coming out with a lot of stink and think and negativity, that day is going to be pretty rough. And most people live in that rough place. And so the reason I'm wanting to kind of offer insight and suggestions is to give people tools to gently have more joy, to have more happiness. And it doesn't come from a new car, a new ring, a new boyfriend, even though they're fabulous if you get a good one. It's our practice of a relationship with ourselves in whatever it is that we believe in. I haven't done it yet, and I've thought about it because I've kind of wondered what kind of meditation would I put up here, of putting a 21-day meditation for people to use to elevate their system so they feel better. And then from there, you can actually become the orchestra leader of your life, and all of the people and parts of your life is the symphony. So say, you're the conductor and you set the tone, bong, in the morning. What kind of a day am I going to have? By tuning yourself, bong. And then you keep reconnecting to that all day long. When you do spiritual development work, the first thing they teach you is to manage your energy, which has to be your thoughts and what you invest in. And most people, they just think that, this world is a terrible place and they must attack and abuse other people as well as themselves. And that's living a pretty shitty life. And, we get to go back there if we want that, but we also get to go, is there something that is more purposeful and meaningful for this thing I have, this day, this life? And then you might inspire other people just by being a little bit happier, which is amazing. So I hope that you maybe are inspired to ask yourself, does this feel like it is loving me? Like, does it make me feel better? And it doesn't have to be something that you physically buy. It might be something very gentle. And being aware, what is running this behavior? Is this behavior fear? Is it negativity? If you're doing that, forgive yourself, be nice, and recognize that that will make you sick. That will make your body fall apart. It will destroy your health. It will destroy your relationships. It will destroy your income. And you won't be much fun to be around because you're not taking care of this, your inner garden. So thank you for watching if you watch this to the end, and please feel invited to leave a comment. And I hope you have a great day.